Oh, it's our buddy. I know. Yeah, I am. I know. I had to go to the police. Oh my God, that's my Ken. Hi, Ken. I think he's my favorite. Ken's the best. Like Ken. I want to race Ken someday. Maybe. Would you be up for a race one day, Ken? Maybe someday in the future. Maybe one day. Okay, you're on. No, leave him alone.
I thought you guys said something about being on the metro by 11 last train.
What's already 10:30? But thank you for caring.
It's not that's usually what you said last time.
I know. I mean, well, I think we actually have till 11:30 this time because I checked. I made sure. I wasn't really sure.
I'll be right back.
Yeah.
No, I'm not gonna
Leave my buddy alone. Like, we're not gonna torture Ken. Ken's like. So, yeah. I mean, I don't know. Is it interesting? I just heard that there's some shenanigans going on down here, so I was curious. Oh, I don't know. I heard like there was just some. I don't know. To your buddy Burke. He says, you know what? I actually believe you more than him. He says that you're the Fibber McGee, that there's, that it's all empty. And I said, no, I think you're the Fibber McGee because all the lights are on. And he says, well, that could be on timer. And I'm like, good point, but I think there's people there. And that's why I worry about them with the fire trucks not being able to get through. But he says I'm on a list. Yeah, because I don't like Scientology. And they don't think I should be allowed on a public street because I didn't know you had to like Scientology to be able to go on a public street. That's like new to me. You know what? I'm starting to believe you. Like I think you're right. That's why I think he's going to stick with the name Fibber McGee. What's BBC? Huh? Fibber McGee. Oh, I think he's a Scientologist. I mean, oh, well, that's it. Yeah, Liontologist. Yes, if studying the practice of Liontology. Yeah, that's right. You're funny. You're funny. I mean, I like sense of humor, so you get points with me for that. He better be leaving Ken alone because Ken's he's my favorite.
That's who you're talking about. I mean,
Who? Oh, you know Burke?
I don't know him, but I just, passive.
Yeah, I know. He acts like he don't know you. He's like, who's Ted? I'm like, come on, guys. Like, y'all know each other. Don't they have like secret meetings and stuff?
I don't.
No, but don't they bring you in like to babysit? Like there she is again. Go babysit her. Well, they always send you to me. Where is everyone tonight? Huh?
Walking up the street and you were there.
I know.
I'll leave you alone, man.
Oh, you don't have to do that. I'm just
saying.
saying. Oh no, but I thought they. Now I feel sad. Because like I really thought that I rated like they're so scared of me that they sent a babysitter. So I was like,
No, I talked to you last time just out of the goodness of my heart.
Oh, okay.
In fact, when they called me off, we were to come down here to get two of the other people away from the front door over that way.
What happened? Yeah, what happened that time?
That was it.
They were trying to breach the door?
They were just by the door and
They got scared. They're really scared. Why are they so scared? Like
private property.
but nobody's gonna go in there or hurt them or anything. Why are they so scared? Is it because they think we're SPs? Well, a suppressive person. That's people who don't like Scientology. Mostly the people that are like left Scientology. They were in Scientology. I'm a never in. That's what we're called. But they, so they seem like so scared. And they always call the police. But I think the police are getting sick of them because it doesn't seem like the police come as quick anymore. Yeah, but not so quick. You think they come as quick as they used to? Oh, you never seen them come. Okay. I thought you said you never seen them not come. Okay, yeah, they used to come all the time, but I think they're kind of getting sick of it because LAPD is kind of getting called out for being in bed with Scientology, and so it's not a good look for them, especially when the mayor wants to do she wants to get reelected, and she used to speak at Scientology events, so.
She's over in the Olympics now.
Is she? She's over there? I didn't even notice.
Because they're holding the Olympics here in 4 years. So she's over there in the secret.
Oh, she's assuming she's going to be mayor in 4 years, right? No, you leave Ken alone. You know, like he ever gets free, you're done. Okay, I'm kidding. No. But I like Ken. Ken's like my favorite, and I like Odo. I mean, what about I miss Odo and I miss Jason. You don't know them,
I know them.
but how come they don't come out anymore?
Maybe they're on just different shit. I mean, they don't work 24 hours.
Well, they work like 20. I mean, this is a C work. It's like 20 hours for like, like it's 110 hours a week for like $47. Yeah, John, that's a good point. Yeah, LAPD is tired of being the little spoon. Yeah. Yeah, I miss them.
LAPD has their own chief.
That's true, and they're like they're on a hot seat right now. Now, what's your opinions on the new chief? Like, I want a new chief that. No, there is no new chief. Well, yeah, there's the interim chief, but I mean, they're going to be picking a new chief. Do you have any thoughts on that? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Lucky you in a way. I'm kind of a little jealous, but we have the worst police department ever that I can think of. Well, that's true. But there's, I wonder if the Scientology, if they're really in bed with Scientology over there too. I mean, here they are. Here in Clearwater, man. It's like LAPD. I mean, Scientology says jump, they jump. Is it true that Scientology owns all these apartments and stuff? Or it's like, not all of them, right? Because there's some that are private, so or do they own all of them?
I don't know. I mean, you ask me questions that are above my pay grade.
I know, but I'm figuring maybe you'll know some, some of it. I mean, 'cause I can't. It's not like they're. I would love to go in there and let them ask them. Right. So you're the next best thing.
The only thing I know is that the White House says the first one.
That one?
They don't know that one now.
They don't. What about this one? You think?
No, I just told you there's only one I know about, the white one.
Okay, so I'm saying keep thought. I know, because I'm just, me, I push my boundaries. I push boundaries. I can't help it. It's just my personality. So, okay, so this one. So that's why they are not allowed to. So that's why they're going to be like, you're not blocking my driveway, you bunch of idiots. Right? So that's why you're not blocking their driveway.
No, we don't block any of the driveways.
Hey, confident Chris. Huh?
We don't block any of the
Yes, you do. What did? Okay, but you block the street.
There's a difference between a street and a driveway.
No, because if your driveway's down there and the street's blocked.
Is there not a difference between a street and a driveway?
I mean, technically, yeah. If you want to be technical, yeah.
Driveway.
Okay.
And people that pull out and come through
But
here.
they have to go zigzag like it's a Pac-Man game. Like, don't you think they're sick of that? Oh yeah, thanks. Can you guys let me know when it's like 11:30? Because that's gonna be my hard leave.
11:30.
Yeah, because it turned. Hopefully it's the thing was accurate. Because I worry about the trains, but see, these people are like they're not having it. Like, I wonder if they would help protest with us. Like,
I doubt it.
why?
Because they walk every night.
They walk every night. Yeah, but aren't they sick of? I mean, okay, maybe they like because they have it open. I can see that, and they like the quiet. But do you think that they're going for a permanent street vacation, or is it just a temporary hell that we're going through?
I got a question.
Yeah.
You seem like a smart lady. These are the same
Thank you.
freaking
That's sweet.
questions that you fucking asked me the other night.
Is it?
Yes.
I don't remember, honestly, because there's a difference between being smart and having a good memory. Will you concede to that?
No, we won't concede that because if you're smart,
You won't
that means you
stipulate
remember
that?
things.
No, well, okay, then does that mean, okay, but what if I don't? Can you stipulate that, like sometimes we forgot?
Then if you don't, that means you're a dumbass.
Maybe, okay, all right.
So are we conceding with that then?
No.
But I don't think you are, but you're saying you don't remember things.
Well, I don't always remember all the questions I asked. I'd have to, you know what I mean? Like, it's just, they just come randomly. Okay, so this is my concern. Like, well, you already know. Like, if there was a fire, like, why do I care more about the people in those buildings?
If we were in a court of law, asked and answered.
No, it wouldn't.
Hold on, you asked it last time, and I answered it last time.
I know, you're saying I don't know.
It's not going to change.
I know, but can you help me, like, evaluate? Like, you said you don't know, but, like, can we try to, like, how long do you think the small trucks are? He probably know that more than anyone.
You get a triple or an engine through here. But
No,
the truck
there's no
company
way.
could.
No, because you know why? Like it's
Could. I'll tell you,
how? Like they're
move
longer
the
than this.
roadblocks, move that, you just right on through.
No, because that's there.
Well, they could still maneuver around that.
I don't think they
A
can
truck
maneuver around
company,
this.
I don't know.
I don't think so. I just honestly don't. Because, like, I want to know how many. We need to figure out how many feet from here to here, from here to here, right? That's how we do it. And then measure the trucks, right?
You're the one coming up with the experiment, not me.
I know. That's what I think. And then we have to see if it fits.
I think the engine.
Has people been coming to, like, since we last met, have people been coming to the events or no?
Yeah.
Like 4 or 5 or?
I told you before, I don't keep count.
Like, would you say, yeah, but I mean, is it more than what you can count on one hand? Like, you know that much. And I'm just saying since. So I did not ask you that because, like, I'm not talking about prior to the last time we talked. I'm talking since.
Yeah. More than a handful.
Really? Okay, so like more than a handful. So more than 10. Now, are you,
Maybe 2 handfuls.
so 20? Now, how many?
How many fingers on a hand?
10. So 2 handfuls would be, okay, I always consider okay, so 10 people. You're right. See?
It's 4 fingers on a thumb per hand.
Okay, so 5. So you're saying like maybe 10 people, but how many of them are the, you know what I mean, like the people who work it, and how many people are Scientologists? Do we need a mod in here? Hopefully my mods will. I don't know if there's any. If anyone like calls out anyone that needs to be modded, like because I have, you know what I mean. I get my zone guys. Oh, from Botswana. Someone from Botswana is watching. Botswana. It's a country.
Okay. It could be a city, but still where at?
Where's Botswana? Like I know all my geometry. See, I can't even speak right tonight. You know what? I'm tired. I probably should go home and rest. You would like that, wouldn't you? I know your bosses would love it if I did that. But I need to, I don't know. I want to raise Ken. I know he's not ready for it yet, but little by little we're bonding, me and Ken. But what about Odo? Can you tell him I'm thinking of him and I want to race him? Because he does really cool with the, we talked about that with the skateboard. Yeah. I know, yeah, I know. But I wanna, like, I don't know. Like, he's cool. And then Jason's extremely salty. You know, but I think deep down he, you know, like, I think he might have a good heart deep down. Because you could be salty and not evil. You know what I'm saying? So that's my hope. But I don't know. You know, we'll have to see. Time will tell. Answer the question. Oh, could I beat a homeless man? I wouldn't beat I don't want to beat a homeless man. I'm nonviolent. That's true. I agree with that. No cult should ever feel comfortable being a cult. I think that's true. No cult should feel comfortable being a cult. You know? You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm glad we're international. I love it from everyone being here. Okay, guys. I mean, that's pretty funny, but at the same time, I don't do politics. Donald Trump is so old that he babysat Jesus. I mean, it's funny, but there you go. But I don't do politics in here. Warning: permanent ban will be ensured if live is not ended in less than 5 minutes due to multiple reports of content prohibited. What?
I only had one person I asked. I said, "You're telling me you didn't do better 5 years ago than what you did today?" And she's like, "No."
No.
Well,
She has a job now. The job was before, so of course you're doing better.
Yeah. Yo. Psst.
Leave politics out.
Exactly. Leave politics. Who's reporting my? Oh, they're reporting my live. Do I need to start? Was that fake? Okay, I don't know. Because I didn't feel like that was real. Who's reporting my... They can report my live stream. It's okay. I hope I should... I don't want to lose it. See, OSA, they're like nasty, OSA. Like, they should just... You know what I mean? Like, you're a smart guy. I really believe that. Okay, so wouldn't it be smarter? You ever hear, like, the Streisand effect? Okay, so what that is say we're here, okay, and we're protesting. So then they do all this stuff to piss us off. So then what are we going to do? Come back harder, you know what I mean? And that's what they do. Their little, mail, whatever they're doing, all their little nonsense, their little OSTA games, it just creates more problems. So why don't they just like ignore it and just like let it be? They just make it worse. So I don't think they're too smart for being a big $1 billion cult industry that destroys lives. But the other one, I think they're working on him because he said he might want to be a Scientologist. Burke, 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 the other guy, the other guard, because he said that they're really cool and maybe he should be one, and you know.
That's another thing. Scientologist.
I work 5 days a week. He works 2 days a week. And he's saying all this stuff that makes no sense.
Yeah, I mean it's true. I mean, I don't know who works how many days.
Well, he works the days I'm not here.
Oh, okay. So it's okay.
There's 7 days a week. I work 5. That leaves 7 minus 5 is
2. I can do them. Okay, got it. So yeah, so he comes up with all this stuff, and so I said, well, I think you're already a Scientologist. The way he talks, but he swears he's Christian, but I don't know. He seems to really like them.
I like them too.
You do?
Jesus tells me to like everyone.
No, love, not like.
Okay, then I love them.
Okay, well, yeah, we have to love people. I mean, I don't hate anyone, but as far as liking, I don't like what they do, and they don't deserve to be able to hurt people and separate families and do all the things they do, human trafficking.
All the hypotheticals. I've never seen any.
No.
Neither of you.
Oh, he was excited about the roast beef dinner. Oh, I've seen how they do.
So you've seen it personally.
What?
Separations.
Talk to people. I mean, that they can't.
Have you seen it personally?
Well, I'm not a Scientologist. I'm not on the inside.
Then it's off of your side.
Okay, well, there's everything I hear in the news that I haven't experienced is hearsay, right? Like, including that, I don't even, how do we know that Biden's really president? That's hearsay, right? Because, I mean, I haven't met him or been there personally.
First of all, you said there said no politics.
Well, no, I'm not talking politics. I'm talking not political, like, stance. Or even that, how do we know who's really running? How do we know that, I've never been to Europe, but, I know things happen there. I know people ride trains there, even though I've never been there to see it. I know that I've never been to.
Well, if we were in a court of law, I can fight that was hearsay. They would kick that up. So
Never personally seen it, and it would be hearsay. We don't know it for a fact.
Well, I would then bring the people who experienced it.
okay, but then that's them as a witness.
Right. Well, no, I'm not. I'm not saying that. I never said I was a witness. I'm a supporter. I believe them, and so I stand here to defend their honor and to defend them and to stand against people that did that to them because I believe them until you haven't proven them to be liars. And there's too many people with the same story. That's how I look at it. Too many people. Let me see. Yeah. What about all the lawsuits? I mean, there's so many lawsuits. Yeah, I know, but there's evidence there. See, we do research, and
I'm not that interested in it.
I know, but but you're saying that. How do I know? But there's been so many, cases and all this stuff and all the they got in trouble for what's that, Operation Snow White, and they infiltrated the government at the federal levels. Did you know that? Yeah, I'm telling you, you look into it.
It doesn't make a difference to me.
But it does to me because I don't want this organization that does this stuff.
It's a difference to you. That's why you're doing what you're doing.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah, see, right. Laura, Liz Ferris, Phil Jones, all disconnected from family. Laura and Liz Ferris, their fathers, right, are still in Scientology. And can you do that, like, up there? 'Cause it's, and so they're still connected. Like Liz Ferris, I feel so bad for her.
I don't know who this Ferris is.
She's a former Scientologist. She grew up abused. So did Laura, and they both it's so heartbreaking when you see.
Do you know them?
Yes.
You know
Well, I don't know Liz in person. I know Laura in person. Yes. Absolutely. And to see her, like it was, I believe at this building actually, that she saw her dad and, and she's crying out to him like, Dad, and he's not allowed to talk to her. They had to keep walking. It's sad. And how about Serge Obelinsky's story? Oh my gosh. Well, he was 14 years old. Oh, am I in the way? Okay, yeah, I think I am. I'm going to go over here so you don't need to get hit by cars. Are they Scientologists? They're private people? Oh, yeah, they're not Scientology, yeah, because they have a nice car. A lot of the Scientology people have to pay so much money for all their programs that, a lot of times they don't have, like, they don't have the real nice cars and stuff that, they probably have the jobs that would warrant expensive cars, but they're paying it all to Scientology. Because you know what Scientology believes? Nothing is for free. That everything you get, you have to give it. It's an exchange. Was it that?
It's true. Nothing is free.
Okay, but if I go to, hey, Saul.
From the government, somebody's paying for it.
Okay, all right, but you're a Christian man. You go to church, and you can go to a service. You don't have to pay to do that. You can go read. You can go to a Bible study and learn the sacred scriptures for free. Here, you cannot. You have to pay to learn all their sacredness. Now, come on, that is not right. Like everything, like like you can't just go and go to anything. Like you have to take classes, you have to pay for it. You have to get audited to get clear, you have to pay for it. To learn the different levels, to get to OT levels and learn the tenets of the faith, you have to pay for it. And you have to pay a lot. Like to get to the OT level, I think 7, it's like at that point you've already invested $250,000. That's a lot of money just to find out Xenu. Do you know the story of Xenu? I mean, not that it matters. Okay. Well, they said that Xenu tossed out everybody, like he froze everybody to get, and then tossed them to Earth, and they put him in a volcano, and he froze them first, threw him in a volcano, and then when they defrosted, all the thetans came out, and then jumped on everybody. This is literally what they teach in OT level 7. Like Tom Cruise learned that when he got to that level, and he walked away. He said, "This is ridiculous," but they got him back somehow. I'm guessing with bribing him with. I'm sure he gets everything he wants. Wait, we have nothing. Hey, Aaron. Oh, good. So I have a. Thank you, Aaron, for taking care of it. I missed a lot, so I don't know what I'm missing. Sorry, guys. I get in my zone. My mods know I get in my zone. Oh, yeah, that's another thing. Yeah, and they don't believe that children are children. They believe, we had this discussion, that they are adults in small bodies because, and they're just being recycled, right? So we already talked about that one. And auditing is like confession, telling your sins or questioning sins by... That's true. Auditing is like confession, like the Catholic confessional in a sense. But they have to pay to do it. I'm not either, but do you think Catholics have to pay to go to confession? No, they go for free because it's like every church, like, come on, every church, synagogue, mosque, all of any like real religion, whether you believe it, whatever your beliefs are, they don't charge you to go and learn. They want you to learn the tenets of the faith, right? What Scientology wants to clear the planet of all the thetans, the little whatever that get on you because once they unfroze the aliens. Like I sigh and eye roll because that's so crazy. But anyway, wouldn't they, if it wasn't about money and was really about going clear and fixing this planet, which would be great. How much I wish that Scientology could come in and fix the planet. That'd be great. That'd be lovely. I would have no issues with that. But you know what? They don't. They come and it's like you have to pay for everything. If their motivation was to clear the planet, why wouldn't they offer it for free? Like you know what I mean? Like our churches do. Like we like why can't I just go in there? I mean, I understand why they're not gonna let me in there because they know whatever. But I'm just like an average person. Like they let you come in and you take a free. The only thing free is like the free personality test, and that's just to get you in the door. But once you get in the door, you have to pay for everything. That's not building a faith. But that's not like coerced. I mean, I've never been kicked out of a church if I didn't do it, or I've never been denied service. Like I can still go, you know what I mean? I can still go hear the gospel. I can still go. Of course, I get tithes and offerings because churches need the money to do what they do. So I can understand. I don't blame Scientology needing to bring in money. So exactly, why is it set like a set price for everything? Why can't it be, give what you can, or no, it's not. Nothing's free.
So again, bringing up Christianity. So you haven't heard the pastors that are on TV talking about sending $1,000 to get $1,000 blessing.
Yeah, I've heard of that. It's disgusting. But at the same time,
You just said churches didn't do that.
no, I didn't.
You did.
I did not say they don't beg for money. No, I said you can still.
You can go and listen to
Okay,
the
but yes.
They don't ask for money like that, and they do.
No, I didn't say they don't ask for money like that. They don't require a payment to go there. Like, even though if they're on TV preaching, begging for money, you're still hearing their message for free, right? Like, you can choose whether or not you want to be, you're going to buy a blessing, which is like ridiculous. But you know what I'm saying? That's very different. Here, you cannot get your auditing. You cannot get your anything without paying for it. So it's like, if I want, so it'd be like equivalent to, I go into a church and they're like, okay, give us $100. I'm like, why? And they're like, well, you need $100 to be able to come and hear the sermon. Or, or Bible study. Oh, I really want to learn the Bible. Can I go to Bible study? Yes, but we're going to charge you $500 to learn, and then we'll teach you the Bible. I mean, that's ridiculous.
Like seminary.
Yeah, because that's a school. You're learning to be a pastor or whatever. That's a school. That's not the church, and I bet even then you could get free auditing. I bet money if I go to any seminary, I could say, I just want to audit the class. I don't want a diploma. I just want to audit the class. I bet they would let me. Here, you can't. Okay, and so everything, like, there's nothing that is just free, because, and it's just, that's a money-making scheme. Like, how are you going to, and so then they get you, like, brainwashed to, like, oh my gosh, you have to go level by level, and, and you have to do this to get clear. And so you get this far in, you invested, say, $20,000 at this point, or, some people, I'm sure, say, you know what, this is ridiculous, I'm going to leave. Other people, but then they work on you, like, they're going to make you feel guilty, like, oh my gosh, like, you're going to hurt humanity by not being willing to make a sacrifice. What you're doing by you becoming clear, you're helping fix the planet. They just brainwash you to the point, so you keep giving more money. And like I said, to get to OT level 7, it's like $250,000. And if you can't afford that, then you have to go to the org in here, like the Sea Org, and work, for 10 hours a week for $47, a week. And that's like, oh, you're doing your service to going clear. And we're going to, pay, you can take the classes for free, or I guess for free. But then if you ever leave us, then you're going to have a freeloader debt, and you're going to have to pay all those classes back. So say if you're in it for a while, you want to leave Scientology, you want to leave Sea Org, then they're going to be like, here's your bill for $40,000. And because you signed the contract, the courts have been upholding it, which is ridiculous. Like, that's so ridiculous. How, if they're giving it to you free, do you have a freeloader debt for, your religion? It's so dumb. So I don't understand how anyone even wants anything to do with this. You might be right, Alex. Wait, what? Wait, I'm trying to see what my chat. They have good questions a lot of times. All the time, actually. Oh, that's a good question, Christy. Christy's question is, her main question is, why are they trying so hard to get us to go away? What are they hiding? That's a good question. They're hiding something, right? Because they're so adamant that we not be here. Like, I'm not disruptive, right? Like, I've never been rude to you, or I don't come here and yell and scream or anything. Like, I'm actually, I'm here concerned about fire safety. I'm here concerned about kids. I'm here, but so why are they so afraid of me being here? Like, what am I going to see? What's going on in here? Do they just keep you out here, or do they let you go, like, roam the whole place to secure it?
I have no desire to go into the buildings.
Oh, they don't? Okay. Because I'm just, you know what my curiosity is too? Like, how populated is it? Like, because this is a huge, huge, huge building. It's gigantic.
Well, it used to be a hospital. So
Right. One of my best friends was born here. And this is where, like, some of the, I know, like, Laura, I think, grew up here. A bunch of them, grew up here. The kids that were horribly abused by Scientology, and because its tenants are abusive, like just auditing alone is abusive, ethics handling is abusive, like this, they're everything's abusive that they do. But I'm curious, like, would you know like how much of the building is actually in use, or is most of it just shut down and
From what I've been able to go to the front, go to the restroom in the second floor, it's all being used.
really? Okay. So they have the, and is it true they have the bunks, like the like 12, 10, 12 bunks to a room?
That's probably would be more into the apartments, which I haven't been
Oh, oh, so there's apartments in there too?
in this building. I don't know. I've only been from the front door to second floor to the bathroom. That's it.
They don't let you go to the bathroom on the first floor?
Well, they don't have a bathroom in the first floor.
Really? That's weird. You would think that they would.
Really? There's malls that they have only certain bathrooms in certain areas.
I guess.
There's buildings that you go to men's on one floor, women's on the other.
Maybe.
Maybe. Never been to those malls?
I guess. Yeah, I guess. I think there's one in Hollywood that's, yeah, you're right. You know, I'll stipulate that that happens. Yeah, being separated from their parents is abusive. That's so right. Oh, we never finished Sergio Belinsky. So he was like 14, and this was at this building, this building right here. He got a hold of some fireworks as a kid, and it went off, and he blew his hands. Right, right. And but his like they gave him $500 and kicked him out because see they don't believe 14-year-old is a kid, right? Because to them, kids are just adults in small bodies. So at 14, here's your money, you can go. But you know, in our culture, a 14-year-old, what are they going to do with $500? You know what I mean? Like it doesn't make sense. We're good. And so you know that so his mom and his parents were told they can't have nothing to do with him anymore. He's an SP. He's not fit for service. So the mom did defy him for a minute, defy them, and went and got him like Social Security and got him set up, and then came back and listened to them and like went back to like just walking away from her son. That's how brainwashed they get these parents. His parents belong in jail. I think all the parents of any of these kids in CR, they all belong in prison for what they did. So anyway, so this kid, and he couldn't manage. He was just a child, and they don't teach you self-sufficiency. They teach you to be reliant on them. And he ended up homeless on these streets right here in Hollywood.
Democratic fucking government.
Okay, so then, hello, like if that's the same thing, but why should we allow that and give it tax-exempt status?
Why? Because we left the Democrats in the fucking White House.
I mean, that's people vote. Okay, then can we vote for this? Can we put it up to a vote whether or not they can stay and keep their status?
That's above my pay grade now.
I know, but see, people vote for whoever they want. Nobody gets to vote for this. Okay, but but we don't even get a say. We don't even get any kind of vote or say in what they're doing. We don't get a say. We're supposed to get a say on the street because they have to have 50% compliance. But what they do is they buy up everything. So then they have, of course they're going to sign off on it. They're all Scientologists. So the people get no say. The people get no say on whether or not this is safe.
You said they were all Scientologists. Well, you know this.
Except for that. Okay, sorry, except for this one.
You said the person that drove through here earlier wasn't because she was in car.
Okay, but
So which is it? They are or they're not?
I said, but they only need 50%. Right? So they may be the two dissenters.
That would have to be you because I don't know. I haven't checked to see it. But
Well, how many hundreds of people live here? Right, so probably a lot. And and then okay, so we have two dissenters. Although who knows, they may whatever, but the vast people, like a lot of the people, they don't want this because they want to be able to go through here and use it because now all the traffic has to dump on other streets, which creates more risk for their streets, more things, it causes damage after a while, more traffic, more fumes.
talk to all those residents and ask them that.
No, I haven't talked to them all, but I hope to. If they're going to keep doing this, that's what's going to happen. And so, the vans are back. See, now you said you never saw the van.
Look, this is the first time I saw it.
That's the first time because you said you never saw one.
What did I just say?
This your first time?
First time seeing it.
See, they have the van, so they're picking up the people. Now they used to. You know where you trespassed me from? Yeah. And I don't hold any grudges, um, it's okay. you know I'm not going to go back there because I'm not going to get arrested. I don't hold any grudges. I get it, you're just doing your job. I'll stipulate that, it's whatever. But they used to constantly, okay, before they closed this down, like for the month of June and July. I know you didn't come till July, but all the month of June it's been closed. They used to, every, like, I don't know, 10 minutes or whatever, they would come from the garage to that building over the like, I don't know if it's Aola or the one next to Aola, and back and forth all night long. And so, like, but now they're gone. So they were like, how are the people getting, like those people that were being trafficked there to there to there to there, where are they being trafficked now?
It's being transported. Because traffic makes it sound like sexual transport.
It's not. No, traffic's not always just sexual.
Well, you said trafficking. Now, to me, if you sit there having a conversation about people, you talk about child trafficking here, that will make me label what it is.
Okay.
So they're being transported.
Okay, they're being transported under cloak of secrecy, where we don't even know if they have, if they even want that. They're being hurt. How about herded like cattle?
How do you know that they don't want to be that way? Maybe they don't want you guys to know who they are.
I mean, maybe. I mean, that's why I like to ask. I like to find out before they just have all this hurdling,
See, that's the point.
herding of people.
They don't want people. They don't want people to know.
How do you know?
Because I've talked to them.
Who?
The people that are Scientologists here.
You've talked to all these people, or just one or two?
Several of them.
Okay, like who? I mean, like what level and what did they
I
do?
don't know what levels. I don't care what levels. They talk and they thank me for being here.
Really? Like how many people you think are here, and how many have thanked you?
I don't know. I don't keep track.
Okay. Okay.
Status.
Okay, because I think a lot of them are like they would love to get out, but they're too invested and they're too scared to leave. Oh, and you know what else?
Assumption.
Huh?
So it's a great assumption.
Well, this based on how many people have left and gotten out, and yeah, and who would want to be like in a cult like this? So I mean, I'm not saying there's not people who like being there, but yeah, I'm assuming a lot of people don't. But yeah, I have a question. Do you ever see them letting disabled people out? Because like the other day, there was a disabled lady, because Scientologists, they don't like the disabled. L. Ron Hubbard said the able, helps the able. So they don't like the disabled. I'm not saying they won't take their money, but there is a prejudice there. But so I saw this couple being dumped out of the back of the building, in a dark street, and it was like she almost flipped out of her chair because it's kind of rough. Where here on this side, they keep the sidewalks nice. The streets are beautiful. So much easier to have them come out in the front. And so I'm like wondering about that. Is it because they're disabled? I like to know, but see, I can't ask anyone that. Like, why are the disabled people out the back? And why don't you see disabled people here too much?
I see disabled people every day.
Here?
Yes.
Like in what way? Because I haven't seen it.
Wearing canes.
Okay. Oh, is that the seniors that they abuse too? Oh, they do. They're horrible. Oh my gosh. You know what they do? They have they put them in these homes. Okay, like once they can't exert, like they try to get whatever energy you have left, and it's sad. I've seen some poor elderly people 11 o'clock at night being herded, trafficked into their vans, buses. Okay, potato.
No, it's not.
And so they that looks like fun, guys. And so they go to these, once they're they can't use them anymore, their backs are so broken that they can't do anymore. They put them in their in the senior places. Now, mind you, these people have been in the Sea Org for all those years, so they don't get not unemployment. They don't get Social Security because they didn't invest in it. You know what I mean? They've been making $47 a week, so they don't have those benefits. So they put them in there. They don't get the IHSS. They don't get any of that. And they're just there to fend for themselves.
Sounds like the real world. I almost put my parents in the old folks' home.
No, but they're cared for there. There's no care. These people have to care for themselves. There's no medical. They don't believe in medical care.
Have you ever seen an old folks' home?
Yes, but there's nursing there.
CNAs suck.
Okay, but they have CNAs. They don't have CNAs. These people are left to fend for themselves. Whether you have at least a bad CNA as a CNA, you still might get your your ass wiped once a day. Here they have nothing. And no one preparing their meals, no one doing, they're fending for themselves because they don't believe in medical care. you know uh, I mean, they don't, like, they believe in, like, a touch assist. You touch and whatever. They don't believe in going to the doctors. You're not allowed and if you're in a medical emergency, like Lisa McPherson, who died because they would not let her get medical care until it was like they finally said, you know what, she's in bad shape, she needs to go. So they bypassed 4 hospitals to get to a hospital where there's a Scientology doctor. And the girl died. A beautiful young woman.
Be a Scientology doctor.
They don't believe in medicine.
Well, no, okay. I'm not okay. They don't want their, because they want some. There are doctors, because they have these front groups, okay, that where they get these doctors. It's not that necessarily they're a Scientologist, but they have this Scientology training and stuff. So they have their network. They don't practice medicine, but if they have to go to a doctor, they want one that's L. Ron Hubbard trained, and I forget the name of the front group, but and somebody who's not going to call the police. It was an abuse situation. I mean, the poor girl even had, like, I mean, I didn't even know that cockroach bites, and I'm not trying to be funny in any means. This girl was tortured, and by the time she finally got to the hospital, had they went to any of the first 3 hospitals, maybe they could have saved her. But no, they had to go to with their doctors. It's sick and evil and twisted, and they don't deserve to be any kind of tax exempt status. Nothing. Why don't you find out if any of them, like, what happens if they, like, if something happens, they believe that, like, if there's a car wreck, they actually teach us. I've seen it, like, on some of their things. They believe that a Scientologist should go and start putting, like, doing their touch assist on victims of car wrecks. Victims of car wrecks need ambulances and paramedics and a golden hour to get into a trauma center. They don't need some Scientologists, they're volunteer ministers coming and laying hands on them,
I have a question for you.
Sure.
On Scientology's website.
Yeah, I've been on there.
Okay. So do Scientologists use medical doctors? Yes. Scientology seeks conventional medical treatment for illnesses and injuries.
No, yeah, only when they deem that you can. They're not even allowed to call the 911 or fire or police or anything. So yeah, they're going to put that, but that doesn't mean it actually happens. Like I said, Lisa McPherson did get medical treatment, but it was after she was at the point of death, and they bypassed 3 hospitals that could have maybe saved her life. So okay, they took her to the doctor, but it's not a regular. These people are not getting regular medical treatment. Do you ever see medical personnel coming in and, like, or anyone going to the doctor? No, you don't.
I'm down at the church down the street. I never see it either. So what's that?
But they're not.
Well, you asked a question.
Okay.
I go. I'm there more hours than when I work there than I am here.
Here, and I don't see medical treatment there either.
But you wouldn't see it denied if there was a necessity.
But I haven't seen it here.
But do they live there? Like, people live here.
Some of them do. Some do there too.
Where? What church has people living there?
Doesn't make a difference, but it's
It's in the neighborhood.
No, but they have to. I'm talking about people that live there.
I know what you're talking about. I'm not.
I've never seen a church that has people living there.
Other churches do.
Really? I haven't found any. Well, then maybe they need to be protested next, if they're not allowing their people to get medical treatment.
You know they aren't.
Oh, they're not. They don't want any outsiders. They don't want any of that. They want to be able to control. What they do is they have these front groups, okay, like with chiropractors and dentists and stuff, and they train these people to be L. Ron Hubbard way, of management and stuff. But that does not equate to them allowing their people to use the services of the doctors. Okay, it's just that they want to have their tentacles everywhere. Yeah, look up their front groups. I posted a whole lot of stuff based on that. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go soon, but
I was gonna say it's already after 11.
I know. I think 11:30. Well, let me, guys. I'm just gonna put it. Hold on.
All right.
So yeah, I need to be out of here by 11:20. Oh, so somebody in a Sea Org lost. They don't have phones in there. I don't think they're allowed too many phones in there. I don't think. I could be. I don't know that for sure though.
Pretty much everybody here.
I haven't seen it, like, to be honest, because or if they do, then it's very controlled because they're not allowed to just go calling whoever. They don't have the same access to the outside world that we do.
I don't know. You sound like you know a heck of a lot about it. There's a lot of things
Yeah,
you say.
well, a lot of people have been in it and got out and they tell you about it. I've offered people my phone if they want to use it because I don't see them on the phone. Like I would anyone, like anyone here, if they want to have my phone, if they want to get out, like I would help them out, like literally. Now, what would you do being a guard and someone comes to you and said, "Look, this is a cult. I hate it. I want to get out of here, but I'm afraid."
Well, I help them get out. If a member did that, I wouldn't do that. But I don't think they'd come up and ask that.
Well, they might. What if they did? Would you have an open mind to help them out?
What if? We talk about. I'm not a what if guy.
I know, but what
What
if?
is it? What? I don't do what ifs. What if everybody here loves it?
But you have to
Hold on,
plan.
What if everyone in here loves it?
Then that's great. I mean, a lot, maybe they like to be abused. That's there. I guess there's people that do.
What if they do?
Okay, then what if?
Okay, I'm what if you the way you what if me.
Okay, well then I can still answer that what if.
Okay.
Okay, so say they enjoy abuse, like there's sadomasochists. There's people that are masochistic. Okay, I'll stipulate that.
I know what it is.
Right, so I will stipulate that there are masochists out there, but should the U.S. government give tax exempt status just because people with a kink that want to be part of a cult, if it's a cult?
I think we should all pay taxes anyways.
Okay, but why do they get off and you don't then, or other?
Who says I pay?
Okay, well, I mean, if you're a sovereign citizen, I mean, that then maybe you don't, but still, why do they warrant a tax exempt status? They're not, or how are they a religion if they charge for everything?
2309.
Yeah, I know we got to be out of here by 20 after.
You're asking questions that I don't know how to answer.
I know, but it's always interesting. I always enjoy our conversations.
Like you should protest the IRS and not Scientology.
Well,
If I was you,
yeah.
I'd go protest the IRS building.
Oh, they would love that.
Well, I'm just saying that you do more protesting the IRS building on Scientology in tax breaks than doing here.
Yeah, but you know what? I can't do that until you know what? I never even like coming to this building because to me it's creepy as all get out. You don't think it's creepy? I think it's creepy. Oh my gosh,
Nice.
I never came out here until I came out once, okay, to check out, with the festival and the lady cop who is a child investigator, a child abuse investigator, said that yes, I face threat of arrest if I. He's just running around. If I, cross walked on their sidewalk, whatever. And so I've been challenging it. So I don't like coming to this building. So I can protest Scientology somewhere else. There's plenty of places.
Sure seems like you like it.
Oh no, I hate it. I'm here until I want my street back.
I didn't know you live on
It's my street. It doesn't matter. It's a LA City street. I'm a LA City resident. I know you're not, but I am. I don't have to live here to say this is my street. This is my street. All of our taxes go and pays for it. They don't pay taxes. We
There's a lot of other streets that sure look worse than this one.
Oh yeah, they look worse, but they're not being blocked. They're not blocking LAFD. They're not blocking people. They're not, and then they're trying. At least I give you credit, man. I do. I give you credit. Burke was actually trying to say that because I'm on the list at being deemed not to be to be pro Scientology, that I'm not allowed up and down here because that's because I'm disturbing religious services. None of this is religious. These are all outside groups. These are not.
Been to a vacation Bible school?
Yeah, yeah.
They look like this.
Okay, but these are not Scientology events. These are like other events from other community, that are not even.
So churches don't let other groups pay and use their facilities.
But that's not a religious. How is that a religious? That's not religious. They're not having religious services here.
You don't have to raise your voice at me. I didn't raise mine at you.
I'm not raising my voice.
Listen to your voice. You're getting pretty.
I'm getting excited now. Oh man.
I'm excited.
Okay, but all right, that when it's not the church service. Okay, now if they were out here as Scientologists having an event No, they're allowing outside groups to use their street so they can keep their street closed. They're using them as like a mutual. They get it cheaper because they're getting it, the amount. Oh, look, a cat.
No, wish I had my gun.
No. Does that cat need to be rescued? Bike guy, there's a cat down there. You just rescued a cat. But, okay, so it's not a religious anything. These are groups that have nothing to do with Scientology. Scientology is saying, hey, we want our street closed. We'll sponsor you. Come keep, and then we'll get the permit. We'll take care of everything. They probably even, and so they're making deals with the devil is what they're doing. That's not a religious ceremony. I'm not interfering. And plus, it's empty. There's no one here. So I'm definitely not interrupting.
It's 11 o'clock at night.
Okay, but still, I mean, even if it was earlier, it's not a religious anything. It's not a church anything.
Jesus said you're very judgmental.
Oh, how am I judging? No, well,
Everything you just said was judgmental.
that it's not a religious thing.
But you're judging it. You put judgment on everything you just said.
I put judgment, yeah, because you can judge. Yes, you can judge that it's not religious because it's not.
Does the Bible not say thou shalt not judge?
Not necessarily.
Does it?
No, because it's in context. You're taking it out of context, Ted. Yes, you are.
I'm sorry.
Yes, you are. I can't judge somebody going to hell or not. Like, that's not where I can judge.
I forgot you went to seminary.
You don't need to go to seminary.
To know the Bible? You don't. But
You don't.
But Shannon's sounding like my aunt.
Throwing things around that she doesn't.
No, it's not judgment to say that's not religious. Like, that's just common sense. That's not judge.
But you
It's
said-
having
you
good
said that
judgment.
They made a deal with the devil, so you're being judgmental.
Oh, that Scientology's the devil? Oh, yeah. I mean, for sure. Yeah, that's the devil. Yeah, that's the devil.